So, good evening. Good evening, I shall say. And yeah, I'm in a different location compared to what I'm used to be. Shall say. I'm at a hotel at Madeira, Portugal island, and yeah, flying back home tomorrow night to my usual setup, back to my home, at la casa, en mi casa, as we say. Bless up everyone, and yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Santi, always saying G. Big up for making that Discord server, bro. Yeah, that came from flipping nowhere. Yeah, I had no idea. And yeah, I apologize for some of the music in the background. That's the hotel down there. And yeah, these guys, yeah, I, how do you say? Sunday night, these guys wanna vibe out. Alright, have your vibe. I'm sipping here on my drink here. So that's nothing more than that. Big up Sumi. Love from India. Big up to you, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Big up Mohammed as well. It has been some time, bro. It has been a while. Bro, it's I would say we haven't even played football. May, which is why it's been a bit hard to do some content in it, apart from a few uploads. The Premier League, as we've all seen, has still been played. So it's been easier for these Prem guys to do their content because like I just said, the league hasn't really stopped in that way. Whereas if you look at us, it has to a sad degree, which is why we are where we are now. But look, football is about to return in about what is it? We're playing in about a week time. We should be playing. Um, So yeah, man. Just guys, this is my so-called how do I say tip to everyone. Yeah, just enjoy your vacation. Every Madridista, enjoy your vacation because you ain't gonna have much of a vacation when the season starts again. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know right now. You're making edits, yeah? All right, cool. Well, then sub to my man channel as well. Come on, you know how this thing rolls right now. Where you're more confident in your team before start of the season than a current moment. Bro, do you know what it is? Mate, look, yeah, at the start of the season, big up to you as well. Hope you will, bro. Here's the thing, mate. At the beginning of the season, I was like, we have to wait and see what Alonso does. But when we were actually playing for, when we were like 10, 12 games in, and after El Clasico, obviously, even though you guys had injuries, I was sitting there basically saying, do you know what? Yeah, we've turned the corner. But then, obviously, well, number one, the first warning sign was the Atletico game. But then, obviously, we won all the other games after, including against you guys. Then, obviously, I thought, well, we've turned the corner. But then, obviously, you know, shame on me and shame on all of us Madridistas. We fell for it. We literally fell for a trap. And they started to basically screw around. Um, didn't really, put any fight in the other games. We had back-to-back draws. We lost to Celta in a absolute embarrassing way. Let's just be real with it. We've not been up to the level, bro. So listen, you can say this. I'll answer the question in this way. I wasn't confident at the beginning of the season because I didn't know how the team was gonna pan out. Obviously, I'd seen the blueprint in the Club World Cup, and I was like, all right, well, if they can keep that up, then yeah. But if they don't, then I won't be. Then obviously, what happened was we started off promising, but then what happened? Well, we hit a good form, but then we dipped. We dipped, and sadly, the season is close to being over, which is why I'm just sitting here and just enjoying myself now. Or I'm saying enjoy. I'm just relaxing now because I know as soon as the season starts again, it's gonna be all kick and blazing and all that shit. So there's no point of me even sitting here trying to, you know, getting stressed over. I'm just enjoying my vacation as long as I can. Because I know as soon as the season starts, I'm going to literally flip the hell out. That is literally what's about to happen, mate. So no, I've got nothing to look forward to. And that brings me on to the topic as well. Look at this guy. Look at this mess guy. Now you wanna see. Now you wanna enter. Yeah, you fraud. Now you wanna enter my chat. Yeah, that's up to you. Hope you're all, man. And that brings me on to the topic, by the way, because we apparently now had a good chance to sign a Ruben Neves guy. And this idiot of a president says, along with the board, nah, we ain't gonna sign it, mate. We're rejecting the offer. We ain't signing no players in January. Now, Florentino, as it says on my thumbnail, yeah, in Spanish, what the hell are you doing? Like, I'm genuinely now asking the question: what is Florentino actually doing? What is this board doing? What is Jose Angel Sanchez doing? You're not even gonna, like, you ain't even gonna enter the January window and make a signing. Broski, the midfield is horrible right now. Barely any of them are performing. You can say about Chouameni to a slight degree because he's actually doing his best. But Bellingham's not performing. What's it called? Camavinga ain't even performing. Fede ain't even playing well this season. See, none of these guys, even Arda, now lately it's been weak. None of these guys are playing well. And you're not even going to look into the market for some options to reinforce the squad. You're not even going to do that. And then people wonder why I called this president out the way I am. Bro, I say Florentino Dimission for a reason. Yeah, guy's a scumbag, mate. You don't even want to bother looking into the market for a player like that could actually be useful for us this season. Yeah, unbelievable. And that's the thing. Big up Khaled. Hope you will. Well, and this is the point. The guy, him and Jose Angel Sanchez in the Madrid board, they're obsessed with one thing: having young talent that will stay here for the next 7, 8, 9 years. That has really, really pissed me off. Big up Kelly. Hope you all, bro. And big up to Roots as well. Bro, here's the thing. The guy literally has a perfect chance to sign a player that can come in and do some good difference for us. He can help us out. But then this board then says, nah, you know what? We ain't going to sign you, mate. We ain't going to sign you. We'll reject you. Get out of our face. Bro, look at the state of our squad. Are you not even going to sign a player that can actually help you? And that's the thing, Broski. Look, you can't just sign a bunch of teenagers and think that nothing, and just think that, it's all going to solve. It's all going to, solve. It's all going to just figure itself out. Bro, you need experience there. Like I said, we're in for this. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? All right, bless up Halimi. Hope you're well, bro. Yeah, big up, G. Big up, man. But, bro, here's the thing. There's another thing that we need to talk about as well. That Keith Smith guy that plays for what? PSV or what? What's the club that this guy plays for? Guys. Exactly, yeah? Cheapskate. Guys, let me ask you all one question. What club does that Keith Smith play for? I swear it's PSG or something, yeah? Because this is just going to prove my point even more. Someone in the chat, yeah? Because you guys are smart, yeah? Who literally does that guy play for? Oh, broski, I'm already Florentino out, yeah? Florentino Dimission. I've had enough of it. I've had enough. Someone in the chat, please let me know. Who does he play for? Who does Keith Smith play? Who does Keith Smith play for? Someone. Anyone. Just put it in the chat. I want to know. Because you're all going to see something now. You're all going to see a clear, like, roller coaster now. You're all going to see it now. Who the hell does this guy play for? Let me see who this guy plays for, bro. Jesus Christ. Who does this Keith Smith play for? Who the hell does this guy play for? I swear it's PSG or something. Who is this guy that he's playing for? Who the hell is it? Some Dutch league. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. He's playing in the Dutch league. Bro, here's the thing. That guy, for anyone who don't know, is in his early 20s. He's in his early 20s. And that's the thing. Big up Omar. I'll tell you what this fraud has done, mate. I'll tell you what he's done. He's rejected Ruben Neves and told him, piss off. We ain't going to have you. Instead, my man says, you know what? It's going to Feyenoord or PSV. Okay, then it's definitely PSV. If it's Feyenoord, then my apologies to anyone who's watching from that club, supporting that club. The point is, he's rejected Ruben Neves, who can actually come in and make a difference for us when, let's be real, none of Bellingham, Fede, or Camavinga are performing. Ceballos is dog shit. Let's just keep it a G. Hey, that guy's awful. But Ceballos is not performing well. None of these guys are performing well. You can say Tchouaméni to a degree. LC Alkmaar. Oh, well, look at that. So none of these guys are performing well. Ruben Neves can come in and can make a difference. Yes. And before anyone says he's not the Galactico signing, yet good. I don't want another Galactico signing. That is not what we need. We need experience. I want someone that can, be more of a leader. I don't want a bunch of Galacticos in my team. We've all seen how that turns out. FC20 or whoever it is. Big up Samuel as well. Hope you will, man. But he decides we're not going to go for him. Get out of the way. My man says, let's go for Keith Smith in the summer. Keith Smith. Bro, with all due respect, and anyone who don't know, that guy is a 10. I've got Nico Paz coming back. But why are you going after that guy? What the hell do we need him for? If you want to buy someone, man, for the midfield, go and buy me Adam Wharton. If anyone. Exactly, who? And like I said, I don't even want to be disrespectful now. I don't even want to be disrespectful. Yeah, because I haven't seen that guy play. But with all due respect, bro. With all due respect, that guy is not a player that I need right now. Another attacking midfielder, bro. How many attacking midfielders are you going to buy? And this as well. Yeah, let's just talk about that. Morning to you, Lamb. Yeah, morning to you, Anzo. I don't know where you live, mate, but big up to you. Obviously, it must be in Australia or wherever the hell it is. Look at this. Not only is Keith Smith something that's really pissed me off now, the fact that you're trying to sign another cam, all right, that Florentino's now already done. This as well. You let Endrick go out on loan. When you've seen the state of our attack, the way that our attack has been performing, you let Endrick go out on loan. What is going on? Now, honestly, what is actually going on, bro? I'm literally at a hotel. I'm trying to relax, but then I'm seeing these news, and I'm like, bro, you're forcing me to make a live stream, going ballistic on this. It's like, bro, this ain't even funny anymore. You're telling me you can't even go and get Ruben Neves? Why? Why? What's wrong with Ruben Neves? What's wrong with having him here? Why does it have to be the Galactico player? Why does it have to be a young player? Bro, you can't win stuff with just kids. Like, is it that hard to understand, Florentino? And by the way, this is a president. Let me just remind everyone. This is a president, by the way, that has been here. The first time that he was here was just building Galactico after Galactico after Galactico, and he was failing and failing and failing and failing. It was failing the whole time. The second spin he came back, he understood that he needed to build a proper team. Now, I don't get what this guy is doing now. Now he's sitting here, all right, and God knows what he's doing now. He's making the same stuff that he was doing when he's in his first period. And that's the thing, Bekele. This is the thing, broski. Real Madrid in 2025, soon turning 2026 in about 3 days' time. Broski, Real Madrid is relying on Kylian Mbappe in the attack. And if Mbappe does nothing, we do nothing. Am I lying? If Kylian Mbappe doesn't score, Real Madrid doesn't win the game. there's a 90% chance that Real Madrid doesn't win the game if Kylian Mbappe don't score. I'm not even taking the piss anymore. That's how bad it is. But you still allow Endrick to go out on loan like that. No consideration for the fact that our attack has been shit and left short. No consideration. Then we go into the midfield now as well. Man said his prime will be at Liverpool for Vinny. Bro, he's already past his prime, bro. That guy's dusted. That guy's finito, brother. That guy's finito. Yeah, but at the end of the day, broski, I'm being real now. You reject Ruben Neves for what is it? To keep yourself cheap once again. You keep yourself cheap again. You're going to wait until the summer to possibly sign Keith Smith. Like, no disrespect, mate, but I don't need Keith Smith at my football club right now. I don't need Keith Smith here. Like, bro, who even are you? Who is Keith Smith? Like, with all due respect, who the fuck is that guy? Who even are you? Bro, with all due respect, you need we need a controller. You forget an attacking midfielder, my brother. We need a bloody controller, broski. I'm getting another attacking midfielder in the summer with Nico Paz coming back. And he's from my academy, from the Castilla. Do you get what I'm saying? He is losing brain cells. He is. 50 million. Bro, it's over 50 million, by the way. It ain't 50 million. That's even, expensive as hell. Bro, he's going to be over 50 million. It's over 50. Fabrizio confirmed it. It's over 50. It's going to be like 60, 70 or some shit. What the hell? Like, what's actually going on? Bro, I don't care if that guy is a Barcelona fan. If he's a Barcelona fan, listen, fair play to him. Big up, Adam. Hope you will, brother. No, but real talk, mate. What is actually going on? Keith Smith. My brother, we need a bloody controller. You're going to tell me you're going to buy Keith Smith, who's a 10? What the hell are you going to buy Keith Smith for? Bosky, you want to buy a midfielder? Cool. Go and give me Adam Warren. Go and give me Adam Warren. And make sure you join my Discord that this legend Santi just made. Yeah? Make sure you join the Discord. Bro, unbelievable, bro. Keith Smith. And you reject Ruben Neves for this. And before anyone even... Look, I know I'm going to have people now who are going to come and tell me, yeah, but Ruben Neves is not a Galactical type of a player. Yeah, cool. I don't want another Galactical player right now, bro. I don't want that. All right? I want players that will not have their egos out here. Because this is the issue that we've got right now. We've got players who think that they're up here, but they're actually here. Like quality-wise. But they think that they're up here. So their arrogance is completely over the roof. I don't want another Galactical right now. And that's the thing. But bro, deep line playmaker. That's what I'm saying, bro. You need a deep line playmaker. You need a controller. That's where Adam Wharton comes in. But no, let's go for Keith Smith. But who even are you, bro? Now, who even is that guy? Keith Smith. The hell? Then I'm hearing another report. What was the next report that I was hearing? Exactly. Paz is better, Mustafa. Facts. And big up to you. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well as well. Yeah, and here comes the next thing that I'm hearing as well. What was the next stupid thing that I was reading? Madrid are interested in fucking Bergval. Lucas Bergval. Mate, no disrespect. Yeah, that's my countryman. All right? No disrespect to that guy. Yeah, big up to him. Yeah? Good player. Nothing against him whatsoever. But my brother, you're telling me you're not even gonna... You're telling me you're gonna skip someone like Wharton or a player like that or a Ruben Neves for Bergval or a Keith Smith? Like, is this where we're at now in 2025, 2026? Is this where we're at now? Honestly, Real Madrid in 2025, 2026 behaving like this. And this is why I put what I put on my thumbnail and what I'm putting now on the title of this video. Yeah? Florentino Perez. What is actually... Bro, Florentino What are you actually doing? Like, Boski, with all due respect, nothing against that. Look, I don't even give a toss how good of a creator this guy is as a 10. All right, I'm not even interested in that anymore. Boski, we have 2 10s. Arda and flipping Nico Paz. Bro, I don't need that guy here. I need a controller, broski. Like, Florentino, what are you actually doing, bro? I'm genuinely asking, what is this guy doing? Has he lost the plot? What's happening, by the way? This guy rejected Ruben Neves to get no one in this January. Bro, I don't think people realize we've got Atletico next week, by the way. Off the base. We've got Real Betis at home, and then we've got Atletico in Saudi, by the way. I don't think people realize how important this is. But if we lose to what's it called? To Atletico in the Spanish Super Cup, bro, we're done. Then we're done. I don't think people realize how bad this can turn out now. Keith Smith, are you taking the piss? Jesus flipping Christ. Madridistas, look, buckle up. All I'm going to say is this. I'm enjoying my last days of my vacation, all right? Because I'm telling you all right now, as soon as the season pops up again and continues again, I'm telling you all, we're in for a hell of a big ride, and it's not going to be a fun ride. You see all these Barca fans, yeah, Yusuf, Khaled, and Mez, and these guys. Yeah, they're going to be sitting there laughing. You know why? Because they know the downfall is about to start, and the downfall will start now. Yeah, these people upstairs refuse to sign a player that could come in and help us out right now. And people wonder why I've turned against Florentino completely, bro. The guy has sold his soul, bro. He's more interested in this than buying players that we need for our team. Keith Smith bro, we're in 2026 soon. And you're trying to buy me Keith Smith. Unbelievable. Big up Favzi. Man said go on a winning streak. Santi, bro, do you think we're going out on a winning streak playing like this? Bro, we ain't doing that if we're going to play like this. If you lose to Atletico end of the season, brother, what, you think we're going to beat Atletico? I ain't got no hope. Yeah, we're getting smashed by them, bro. I've got zero hopes, bro. Which is why I've been sitting here just zipping on my oranges with lemontada in it, man. And I'm just chilling, yeah. Earlier I had a pina colada. Big up to the ones that made that pina colada. That's the best pina colada I've ever had in my life. Yeah, everyone, enjoy your vacation. Anyone who's a Madridista, just enjoy your vacation. Enjoy it. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're in for a rude second half of the season now coming up. Yeah, buckle up and brace yourselves. Yeah. By the way, I've strapped my seatbelt. The seatbelt is there. The seatbelt is ready. Because I know what's coming now. Refuses to sign Ruben Neves. Bellingham is out of form. Listen to all these factors I'm now giving you guys. All right, that I'm going to give you now. Refuses to sign Ruben Neves. Refuses to sign any player whatsoever in the January window that can actually help us. Bellingham's out of form. Vinicius is dog shit. Rodrigo has been out of form, only lately starting to perform to a slightly decent level. But that's still not good enough. Ceballos has been awful, like always. Fede's not been good enough. Trent's always injured. Carreras has not been good. Huijsen's been inconsistent as hell. Do you know what I mean? Camavinga's injury prone as hell. Who's the next donkey? Oh, Arda Güler. Wants to turn away in all the big games. Doesn't even want to bother showing up. And now he's been crap for God knows how long. 10 bad factors I've just given you, by the way. Oh, by the way, I can give you another one. Number 11, the defense leaking in goals for fun. We can't even keep a clean sheet to save our lives. Rudiger, the experienced player, behaving like a donkey in the back line. Oh, factor number 12. The midfield can't control a game to save their life. But then we get a chance to sign a player that can actually help us with that. Oh yeah, we reject them. Oh, you're too old, but you're 29. Oh, we don't need you. Bro, if I correct me if I'm wrong, Jose Angel Sanchez, Florentino, you signed Joselo, didn't you? How old was that guy? Oh yeah, he was in his mid-30s. Oh, he was in his mid-30s. Cool. What did Joselo do when he came to my club? Oh yeah, that's right. He won me a league and he won me the Spanish Super Cup. Oh, and he got me to a Champions League final, which we ended up winning against Dortmund. Oh, and what happened? Oh, yeah. That's right. A todos. Exactamente. He scored both the goals in the semi-final against Bayern Munich. And how old was Joselo again? How old was he? Oh, in his mid-30s. But this guy, oh no, we don't want to sign Ruben Neves. He's too old. He's 29, mate. Oh, you're too old. We're going to wait for Keith Smith in the summer. Wow. Guys, we're going to wait for Keith Smith. Keith Smith. Keith Smith. Like, bro, are you genuinely taking the piss? And no centre back signing. Here's another factor here's another position that I feel bad for that we haven't even bothered trying to address. All right, but Asensio, all right, but Raúl Asensio, as you know, one of our defenders from the Castilla, who's kept his mouth shut, who started to focus on removing some of these so-called Keith Smith or Keith Smith or whatever it is, but I don't give a toss, Tapiro. I don't give a toss. Yeah, keep that guy away from my club, bro. I don't need him here right now, bro. I need a bloody controller of the midfield. That guy is not a controller. What the hell? And not only that, no centre-back signing. Here's another position that I feel extremely bad about, all right? Because Raúl Asensio, who's kept his mouth shut, who started to work on these so-called bozo moments that he's had, all right, making less and less of those mistakes, is having to play with Huijsen, who's got a mistake in him, like God knows. Yeah, he's just a ticking time bomb, just waiting to go off like that. And then we've got Rudiger, who is supposed to be the experienced leader, making bozo gene moments every single game, yeah, and which, you know, you can't even start beginning to factor in anymore, all right? Pulling Haaland down in a situation where he had no reason to do that. And then the other day plays my man onside against Alaves. He's this close to getting Alonso sacked. All this happens and you don't even bother looking for a centre-back in the January. Yeah, give me a break. Yeah, Florentino, you have completely lost it, mate. Yeah, I hope, Florentino, here's the thing. As much as I don't want Real Madrid to lose or anything like that, bro, if we don't get the results that we need, bro, I hope in some case that people start looking at you, bro, and the situation gets told exactly what it is about you, man. And I hope that more and more people call you out and demand that you actually resign. Because in situations like this, Florentino, to shut you up and to teach you and Jose Angel Sanchez a lesson. Because again, like I said, bro, I've seen Real Madrid before you even entered my club, bro. Yeah, don't forget that, mate. I'm just saying, broski. Yeah, it's embarrassing, bro. Keith Smith in 2025, not even 2025, in 2026 in the summer. Yeah, ahead of all the other materials I need. Yeah, give me a break. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Big up Scotty, man. Big up to you, Scott. I have hope. Broski, if I had as much hope as you did, bro, then yeah, but Mez, here's the thing. I told people like Will this as well. How long? Possibly an hour, mate. Possibly an hour, then I'll dip. Bro, do you know what it is? This is why I told Will that, bro, listen, until you've seen us in action, bro, there's no need to sit there and get your hopes up, brother. Yeah, because we don't know. And this is Real Madrid for you, bro. This is Real Madrid for you. And listen, Kalin, bro, do you know what it is? Look, I'm going to say this about Florentino right now, bro. More and more people are turning on my man. All right, and I know factually it is. Factually, if we don't win anything this season, that will be 2 seasons. Next season will be make or break for Florentino then. Factually. Because if my man don't win anything for 3 seasons on the spin, bro, he's going to have to resign. I'm not making this up, by the way. People think that I'm making it up, bro. I'm not making this up. The guy's going to have to resign if we don't win stuff, bro. Yeah, and it's not going to be well, bro. Like I said, the stadium is it's getting toxic in the stadium already. Already it's getting toxic in the stadium. Yeah, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. I'm just letting people know that already. Yeah, but that's Will, to be fair. Listen, big up to Will. He wants to be positive and all that. He's more of a positive guy. Yeah, and listen, I got nothing bad to say about Will. Yeah, you guys all know that. As much as I don't agree with everything that he says, big up to Will. Yeah, that's my bro for life. Big up to him. Is Alonso asking for Keith Smith? Bro, do you know what? He's asking for a midfielder. I don't think it's specifically Keith Smith that he's asking for. Handsome. But you know what it is? He wants another midfielder in because he knows that midfield isn't good enough. And I agree. That midfield ain't good enough. That midfield ain't enough. It ain't enough, broski. It ain't enough. And I have to remind people of this as well. Endrick's gone. And Brahim Diaz is right now in the AFCON. And listen, whether you rate these players or not, all right, that's irrelevant. All right, it's completely irrelevant. Yeah, you guys all know my thoughts on Brahim Diaz. Yeah, I don't rate that guy. I don't rate that guy. I think that for me, he was a so-called one season wonder. That was my opinion about Brahim Diaz. Fair play to him. He was unbelievable that season. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, but at the same time, broski, you can't let him and Endrick go and then you don't even replace these guys with other bodies. This is my issue that I have. So when people kept saying, yeah, but why are you so mad that Endrick's leaving? He's not getting game time. Broski, Brahim Diaz is left for the AFCON. Endrick's leaving for the second half of the season. Bro, that's 2 positions we haven't filled. Yeah, what are you going to do then if, let's say one of the 3 attackers goes down injured now? What are you going to do then? Then what are you going to do? Because then you're forced to, because then Gonzalo Garcia is going to be forced to play. Not that I don't want that to happen, by the way. I want that to happen. But like I said, if 2 of those attackers goes down injured, then what are you going to do? Yeah, then you've actually got a problem in your hands. Do you get what I'm saying? But this is the issue, bro. People don't think long term. You need to think long term, broski. What happens if you have an injury crisis up top? Who are you going to replace those positions with? Because Brahim Diaz is gone now for at least a month or 2. Endrick's gone. And Morocco is not a team that will easily get knocked out like that. Morocco is one of the favorites for that AFCON. Yeah, Morocco ain't getting knocked out anytime soon. And Endrick's gone for the second half of the season. He ain't coming back anymore. So you've already wasted like 2 positions that you had to fill. Like I said, I don't rate these guys that highly, or these guys, Brahim in this case. I rate Endrick highly. You guys all know that. But like I said, it don't matter if I rate these guys or not. That's not even the relevant thing anymore. Here comes the relevant part. If you get rid of someone, guys, remember that this ain't just for Real Madrid, by the way. This goes for every single football club. If you get rid of a player, you have to replace it, whether you like the player or not, whether that player was good or not good for your club. Replacement have to be made. Why? Because otherwise you're left short in the squad. Then you've got less players to rotate. The squad depth is thinner. And then if you have an injury crisis, it will hit you in the sand big time. And then you're in trouble. Then your season can just collapse like that. Why? Because you haven't replaced those positions that you let go of. That's the harsh reality. Whether people want to hear it or not, that is the truth. It's as simple as that. Oi, King. Guys, massive W's to King in the chat. Yeah? Spam W's in the chat for King. Bro, best up for that, my G. You put in $100. Bro, thank you very much. Yeah? Big respect, my bro. Yeah, you didn't need to do that, my bro. Yeah, you know that, King. We've spoken off offline. Yeah, you and I. We've spoken offline, broski. Yeah, but big up to you, mate. Yeah, bless up to you though, my guy. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. King, bro, King is an absolute legend, bro. Honestly, one of the goats of this app. Yeah, in terms of viewers, one of the goats of this app. Bless up to you, King. I love you, bro. Big up, man. He's a good man as well. Very good man. Bless up King every time. Yeah, come on. W's in the chat for him. Exactly, man. W's in the chat. Everyone, look at bad guy. You fool. Anyways, let me read his super chat because that would be one hell of a rude thing for me not to do. Bless up to you, Sam. Bless up to you as well, King. My G, bro. Wishing you and your channel great success in 2026. Been great following your content, getting to know you, fam. I still wish your team fails and does nothing for the next decade, lol. For real, though. Bless up, fam. Nah, bless up to you, bro. And listen, I get it, bro. You're a culé through and through. You know, the last thing you want is my club to succeed. And I get it. But bless up to you, though, bro. Yeah? Very good man. Yeah? Very, very good guy, bro. Yeah, and you know that, broski. We've spoken offline. You're a cool guy, man. You're such a sound. Yeah, you're such a sound guy. Bless up to you, my guy. Yeah? Love every time, bro. Big up. Big up to you. And bro, listen, with all due respect, if you bro, you don't need to worry about my team this season, bro, because we ain't doing anything this season. We ain't doing anything this season, bro. Like it don't even matter anymore, bro. Here's the thing. Guys, normally when we're doing stuff, what am I doing? I'm angry. I'm raging. I'm screaming. I'm not even doing that anymore. Yeah, just look at me. I'm just sitting here sipping on my lemon juice, yeah, with lemontada in it and just sitting here chilling. Why? Because I know what's coming. I'm just enjoying my vacation now because I know in the next few days that vacation is gone. And when it's gone, I have to go back to doing this again every single day, stressed out, fuming because I know what's going to happen, because I know what this club is going to do. And then what? You're going to see me sitting here raging and fuming with what my club does. Let me just make something clear. All right? I know that there are people out there who genuinely thinks that I want Real Madrid to fail so I can have these breakdown moments and lose my head. Bro, I don't want to do this. Now, I hate coming on these streams pissed off. I hate it. Excuse me. But I hate doing that. It's actually annoying now, bro. It's getting to an annoying stage of a part now, bro. I want to come on here just happy. My club winning, bro. Lifting silverware. I want to come on here be this happy geezer. This happy Madridista that is always here. Praising the club. Praising my players. Praising my fans. Even though, listen, big up to the Madridistas, especially the local ones, especially the most passionate ones. Big up to them. Yeah, they know. They know. Yeah, but that's what I want to do, broski. I don't want to come on here screaming and raging. King, bro, you know this. Yeah, how many times do you... Yeah, you've spoke to me offline, bro. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know this ain't what I really want to do. You know that I want to be on here happy, seeing my club win everything. Santi, you've spoken to me in these Discord groups. Yeah, you've seen how I am. There's plenty of other people in here that knows how I am, bro. Yeah, this ain't what I want to do. But at the same time, broski, this football club pisses me off at times. And that is what's happened now. Yeah? And it's as simple as that. Big up King every single time, brother. Yeah? Love for that, mate. Yeah, love to you, bro. Honestly. Big up, mate. Yeah, big up. And once again, W's in the chat for King every time. Come on. Exactly. W Super Chat King. Yeah, that's my G, bro. What a guy, man. What a legend. He feels good not watching Chabibor right now, that's for sure. Bro, why? Because, but Omar, again, why are you saying that? Because you and I both know that as soon as we start seeing that again, it's going to go down like this. You and I both know, broski. We don't have to be experts on this, bro. And let me just make something clear. He ain't surviving the season, by the way. Xabi Alonso ain't surviving the season. Get ready. Just get ready, guys. He's going to get sacked. Sooner or later, I'm predicting this right now. He ain't surviving after January. After January, he's gone. When we lose to Atleti, and because we will lose to them, and if he somehow miraculously manages to get past them, watch us against Barca. Then watch us against Barca. What, against Rafinha, against and those man with that defense? Good luck. Yeah, watch us against Barca when we get absolutely pumped by them in that final. Then wait and see. Then I'm telling you right now, big up Raya and big up VJ as well. Big up to you both. Hope you're both well. Yeah, hope you're both well. In fact, look at that. Confirmation for King himself, because we actually speak offline. There you go. Yeah, all I want is my club to win. But I'm telling you right now, when we get absolutely pammed by Barca in that final, if we get to that final, the cameras will zoom in on Alonso because it's going to just confirm that his time is done. Then you're going to see Fabrizio, then Ornstein, then Mario Cortegana, then Jose Felix Diaz, and everyone else say, oh yeah, Alonso, he's been sacked. Arbeloa's taken over until the end of the season. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Just wait and see. When we get absolutely pammed and destroyed by Barca in that final, then wait and see. And like I said, it might not even get to the final. He might, like I said, bro, I genuinely think we will lose to Atleti in that semis. I don't even think we're making it to the final. This year is the first year in many years that Super Cup final is not going to be between Barca and Real Madrid. We're not going to have an El Clasico final. Watch. And for that moron to even sit there, for that fraudulent president to even sit there and reject Ruben Neves like that, when all of our midfielders, bar Tchouaméni to a slight degree, has been performing awfully bad and not even addressing that situation, is a piss take on itself. I'm not even taking the piss anymore. And like I said, people can still say, yeah, but there's still a second half of the season to come through. Yeah, but guess what? I've been in this circus before. Yeah, this is a circus. This is like a roller coaster, by the way. You know when you go to a Hollywood place that's full of roller coasters, but you've been there multiple times. You know how these roller coasters will roll. You know when you need to hold your breath, when you can breathe out, because you know when it's going up. All right, then you're gonna start, getting more and more stressed because the thing is just gonna slowly but surely it will go down like that. You know when you need to hold your breath, when you can breathe. You know how the thing will go. I've seen this story a million times, broski. When we're left short like this and we don't even play well, what the hell am I going to be confident about? Oh, by the way, let me just remind everyone something as well, because people have still not clocked this yet. Again, I'm going to remind us for the cheap seats in the back. Brahim is gone now for the AFCON, and Endrick's gone now out on loan for the second half of the season. That's two bodies out. Gone. Like I said, whether you rate these players or not, completely irrelevant. That's irrelevant. The fact that these two have left and this football club has not even replaced them, bro, that tells me all. That should tell me it's not even should. That tells me all I need to know. But also, that should tell you guys. Excuse me again. That should tell you guys as well, especially you Madridistas, all you need to know about how this football club is run now in 2026. Yeah, and that should give you all the red flags that you need. It's actually, bro, it's actually bad. Look at and this comment. Bro, do you know why it is? Bro, do you know why this is? Do you know why people defend this guy as if he's God? I'll tell you exactly why. Because a lot of these guys that have grown up have seen success. And why? Who's the success under? Oh, Florentino. These guys weren't here when Fabio Capello was the manager. These guys weren't here. Like I said, I know Madridistas far back then. We're talking back in the 90s. Late 90s, early 20s. Like I said, Like people are used to the Real Madrid that won a three-peat, that won 6 out of the last 10 UCLs. Yeah, like I've witnessed that myself. And listen, I'll always be grateful for that. I can always thank Florentino for that. But that doesn't mean that I have to protect what he's doing now. But what he's doing now is absolutely disgraceful. Number one, the way he has ruined the atmosphere in the stadium is nothing short of a disgrace. And that's a disgrace. The way local fans are getting priced out is an absolute disgrace in itself. Not just that. In the transfer window, you're behaving cheap. You're behaving like you're broke. And you don't even replace players that we actually need to replace. Then you're letting players go out on loan. Well, actually, one of them leaves for the AFCON Cup, but then you get rid of another player for the second half of the season. He goes out on loan. You didn't even bother replacing that position. And then people wonder why I actually lose my head. It's actually crazy. Oh, bro. If my man don't change his round, then yeah, mate, you might be cooked. Then yeah, you might be cooked. I can't lie. Big up to you though, Koba, every time. And he has fallen off. You know why he's fallen off? Because he's all about that now. And the brands. He ain't about the pitch anymore. What goes on the pitch is secondary thing for him now. And that's why I've turned on them. This is why I'm saying, broski, if this is gonna be you, leave my club. Then just leave my club. Because you ain't got no business doing it, bro. You haven't got no business here whatsoever. It is VJ. VJ, this January, I can't even begin to explain how important this January is, broski. This January is more important than ever, bro. For both of our clubs. But, bro, I'm telling you right now, if we screw around in this January, bro, we're cooked. We're cooked. There's nothing more you can do then, broski. Like, what more are you actually going to do then? If we don't do anything, look, if we screw around in January, and yeah, they are ripping the soul of the club. Yeah, they are. But then when you call this out, yeah, you get dogs abuse. But like I said, if we screw around in January, bro, what the hell are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? I'm asking a serious question. What the hell are you going to do then, bro? If we screw around in this January, what are you going to do in February? Then in March? Because the gap is going to be too big, bro. If the gap ends up 7 or 8 points for Barca, bro, you're toast. You're toast. Bye-bye. The league is done. And what are you going to do in the UCL? What the hell are you going to do then? What, if you go up against Arsenal? Like I said, look, I don't even think Arsenal are that good, for example. Yeah, but we're shit. We're awful. We can't even defend set pieces, bro. Yeah, we'll get cooked by them on those set pieces, mate. Yeah, we'll get destroyed by them there. If we play PSG right now with Vitinha and Joao Neves there and Fabian Ruiz, what the hell are you going to do? Desiree Doué against Carreras. Well, mate, bro, Carreras is toast. He's toast. Kvaratskhelia going up against... Who's going to go up against the right back? Bro, he'll cook whoever is on the right back spot. Bro, we're shit. Bro, we're screwed. Could you imagine that midfield? Vitinha, Joao Neves, and Fabio Ruiz against our dog shit midfield. Bro, our midfield's going to go walked around, yeah, like dogs, like perros. I'm not even taking the piss. You want to go up against C? I mean, C just showed us what C just did what they did to us already. So, I'm sorry, mate, but like it is what it is. Exactly. Oh, and Fabzi, when did they buy Kvaratskhelia again? Oh yeah, they bought him in January. Jesus Christ. Who knew? Almost as if you make a good signing in January, it can turn your season from here to here. And I'm not done, by the way. Excuse me again for the third time. Yeah, this drink is literally doing my brain now. But it ain't even just that. I'll give you something else now as well. Here comes the next funny thing. Bayern Munich. What are you going to do if you go up against them? Oh, you'll get cooked as well. Oh, okay. Okay. That's 4 or 5 teams I've just mentioned that'll pam you. And I mean pam you. I mean like fully slap you. There's nothing, bro. That's what I'm saying. There is no more excuses left, my guy. Even Chelsea, bro. I'm not even confident going up against Chelsea with this team right now. And that's what I'm saying, broski. This guy could have made a signing in January, bro. It could have changed a lot, but he didn't. He refuses to sign Ruben Neves. He chooses to keep this midfield with no reinforcements, despite all this crazy stuff we've been saying. And yet we can all tell that it's not working. He's still refusing to not do anything about it. Then something else happens. I'll tell you exactly what happens. Brahim goes out for the AFCON. All right. One body less. Then Endra goes out. Second half of the season. That's 2 bodies less. And nothing. Not a single player comes in to replace those bodies. Not a single player. And now we're left short. I don't think people realize how screwed we are now. One more big injury, and guys, we're fucked. Then we are actually fucked. I'm not even lying anymore. Listen, anyone who wants to sit there and say that I'm overreacting, bro, I'm not overreacting. I've seen this stuff way too many times. And the fact that I'm linked with Keith Smith over people like Adam Wharton and these other players, bro, with all due respect, that tells me all I need to know. If this club thinks that only signing youngsters are gonna get you out of harm's way, bro, you're in cuckoo land. Youngsters have good potential, but they need leaders, bro. They need people that they can look up to, people that will guide them out. And with all due respect, you need a manager that will trust these youngsters, that will properly coach them, give them game time. Xabi Alonso has himself admitted to everyone. He's told everyone this, by the way. Everyone. Madrid says, everyone, just listen to this. Anyone who's missed it, he's openly admitted. Oh, listen, you know what? I'll save that comment because I'm just going to say one quick thing about that. Exactly. Mentors, Fabsi. That's what they need. They need people that will guide them. But not only that, this manager's openly admitted that I am not the same Xabi Alonso that I was when I walked into the club. He's basically saying I am throwing my principles away. I'm not going to play the youngsters. I'm not going to trust the Castilla. I'm not going to trust anything. I'm just going to go with the same overplayed, overhyped, overpaid, so-called paid employees. Players that shouldn't even be here anymore. That's the cold, harsh reality. So at the end of the day, like I said, the guy has lost his principles. And if you're going to lose your principle, man, with all due respect, then I don't want you here. Because then there's no reason for you to even be here. Because if you can't even stand by your principles, then what the hell are you here for then? I might as well just kept Carlo. I didn't sack Carlo for you to come in and do the exact same shit that he did. With all due respect. Bro, here's the thing. Bibo, we have money. Bro, we generate over $1 billion in revenue, bro. We've got money. But this guy wants to play cheap. I'm telling you guys, if this is what he's going to do, bro, respectfully, get me the investor or the investors in, bro. Then leave the club, Florentino. Then just resign, bro. Demission. Just leave my club then, bro. Because I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to sit here, allow you to keep doing this time after time and screw stuff up, mate, yeah? Because you can't get your head out of the sand and understand that we're actually in a mess right now. Ruben Neves tells you, look, I'll join you and I'll do it for, you don't even need to pay me that much money. This guy, we don't need you, mate. You're 29. But you signed Joselo. How old was my man? You allowed Joselo to enter the club. Bro, how old was he? Look what Joselo did for my club. Bro, I don't think people realize how important Joselo was for Real Madrid during the 23-24 season. You let Joselu into the club. Look what he did. What, you're telling me Ruben Neves can't help out the way our midfield has been playing? That's what I'm saying, guys. He ain't the same Florentino that we grew up on. Broski, this ain't the Florentino I grew up on, mate. Like I said, it's not like he's doing one thing good and the other thing bad. But both stuff he's doing bad now. He's doing both stuff bad. Even if it's 33, bro, it don't even matter, bro. That guy can still do stuff that we don't even have in this midfield. He will still help our midfield. Number one, you've destroyed the atmosphere of the stadium completely now. The atmosphere in the Bernabeu is completely destroyed. Number one, because of that idiot. Number two, you're not even doing what you're supposed to do on the pitch. Bringing in a bunch of Galacticos, no chemistry, not a collective team playing, nothing. None of that. But with all due respect, if this is what you're going to do, Florentino, leave. Then, by the way, let me just say a PS on this one as well. This guy, apparently, I read what was it? I think it was Jose Felix Diaz who wrote this. That apparently Florentino has said that he remembers the mistake that he did with Makalele and these kind of players when he sold Makalele to bring listen, bro, I want the whole board to resign. Jose Angel Sanchez, all these guys. Yeah? That guy is not even getting any sort of stick, and I don't even get why. Not even that. Here, I'll tell you this as well. Facts, Javier, and this is the cold harsh fact, and people don't want to talk about it. He is the same president that he was under the first Galacticos. Here's another thing that I don't understand. Claude Makalele, he mentioned, apparently, Florentino, that he remembers the mistake that he did when he let Makalele go and brought Beckham in, which didn't suit the team in the end, for balance and everything. Yeah, we don't need to go through that again. But the point is, apparently, he's admitted that was wrong. Cool. Even though it's way too late, but still. Cool. He's admitted that. But then, here comes the bomber. And this completely just showed me how clueless this guy is now. Then the guy apparently comes out and says this is why he don't want to get rid of Vinny under any circumstances. You're comparing Claude Makalele's situation to the Vinicius situation. Like, Florentino, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's happening in Spanish? That's the meaning of it. You're comparing the Makalele situation to this Vinny situation. Bro, Makalele was literally one of the main reasons why we literally could do what we were doing back in the days, bro. He was our only DM. You got rid of that one, mate. Vinny ain't the same. It ain't even the same case here, broski. Vinny's been awful for God knows how long. You're comparing that to Makalele. What the hell is the correlation between Makalele and Vinny? There's no correlation here, broski. You're comparing that to this. This guy, bro. Like, honestly, you have to wonder what this guy thinks sometimes. You genuinely have to wonder. Big up, Christian. Hope you're well, my brother. Big up, mate. Blessed up every time, my bro. Big up. Nah, but it's true though, bro. Like, at the end of the day, broski, I don't even know what this thing. Bro, it's not even about that anymore. I mean, what Vinny did was childish alone. I agree with that one. But how are you comparing that Makalele situation to this Vinny situation, my brother? Bro, this is nowhere near the same situation. Vinny don't even deserve a new deal the way he's been performing. Let's just be real with it. Bro. Like, I don't get it, bro. I genuinely don't understand what's happened to this guy, but the guy has lost it, bro. He's lost it. Unbelievable, Jeff. It's actually crazy, bro. What's actually wrong with this guy? Actually insane. And by the way, how are we only on 30 likes, you frauds? Come on. Minimum 35, 40 likes. Come on. He's trying to defend his son. Oh. Actually, that's actually true. I'm not even shocked. Come on, guys. Get to minimum 35 likes. What are we doing here? Come on, people. Come on. Let's get to 30 likes, people. 35 likes. Come on. Let's get to that. But anyways, I think we have literally done our thing now. I think we've done our thing. Yeah, we've been live for over an hour. If you were to meet Vina Baba together, what would you give them? Fix up or get out of the club. Literally. That's simple. Like I said, bro, I ain't got no emotional attachment to any of these paid employees, bro. Yeah, these guys are paid employees at my club. Yeah, we were here before these guys were here. We will be here after when they leave. It's that simple. Yeah, and he won't get that anymore, Fabsy. Yeah, I like it to him. Maybe if he had performed, he would have got it. He apparently inferred in the Venus situation. Cool. If that is the case, Florentino, leave my club immediately. If that's the case. If my man now wants to behave like a manager, bro, leave my club. That's simple. Big up to you, Amar. Hope you're well, mate. Bless up, bro, every time. Pretty much $3. Big up to you, bro. When Benzema was consistently missing big chances, did you join in on the booing? Of course I did. Bro. Broski, I'll give you a bro. I'll let you all into a secret. I was at the game with my old man when we played against Celta Vigo. If you remember the 2015-16 season, when we lost by 2 points to Barca. Big up, Dali. Big up, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Hope the wife is good as well. Bless up, mate. Bro, here's the thing. If you guys remember, Real Madrid played against Celta Vigo at home. 4-2, 2016, 15-16 season. Ronaldo scored 4 goals. The first 5 to 10 minutes, he was absolutely dog shit. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my idol that we're talking about now, by the way. Yeah? And in my opinion, the greatest player to ever play at Real Madrid. But that's a debate for another time. He was awful in the first 8 to 10 minutes. Everyone was booing him. Everyone. Normal fans, I was booing them. You know, a lot of Ultra Surf members were booing him because it wasn't good enough. But then he stepped up. He scored 4 goals. He scored an absolute banger of a first goal. And we all celebrated. And he shut us up. Why? Because then he started to perform. And that is what is important, bro. Accountability. Yeah, boo these players. Abuse them. Slag them off. The same with the manager. Same with the board. The same with the president if they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah, keep the standards up there. Let them know, listen, man, this is not acceptable. Fix up. It ain't that difficult, broski. Yeah, Di Stefano as well. Another one who's very, very important, frankly. You can even argue that he is the most important one. Exactly, Javier. That's the thing. So, to answer this question that Dola said, yeah, I did. But again, what did Benzema do to shut me up? He started improving his finishing. Especially when Cristiano Ronaldo left and he had to step up to be the big man, to be the main man. Look what he did. We won, I think, if I remember quite rightly, it was 2 league titles when he left. CR7. Benzema won me 2 league titles after, and these are trophies after Ronaldo left me, by the way. 2 trophies, 2 league titles. Sorry, my bad. Let's repeat that again. Let's rephrase that. 2 league titles, and he won me a UCL, and he did that single-handedly. Oh, I say single-handedly, but majority 80% was down to him in the attack. Fair play. And that is what I'm saying, bro. Prove me wrong. Prove us wrong. Perform at the level that you're expected to perform. That is all we're begging for, bro. And like Dali said, and Dali's in the chat, big up to Dali. This club ain't for everyone. Yeah, this club ain't for everyone, broski. It's not for everyone. It's not. And this is why this club ain't for everyone, bro. Because at the same time, if you ain't got the minerals, bro, you ain't got no business being here. I've said this plenty of times to people before. There's a reason why when people keep saying, but this is the thing, Javier, exactly. But bro, this is why when people say Real Madrid is the biggest club in the world, why? Because everyone knows, bro, if you screw around here, bro, the fans are on you. We're on you. We're on you. It's that simple. And that's the thing, handsome, bro, you as a Messi fan even admit that Ronaldo's mentality was insane. Because, bro, look, he gets booed. Look what he did. 4 goals. He shut us all up. Big up to you. That is what we wanted. And you didn't hear a single person slag him off afterwards. Why? Because he did his job. This idiot, Vinny, gets booed off, rightfully so. Gets booed during the game against Sevilla because he's been awful for how long? Then goes crying on social media. Turns his profile picture into the Brazil one. And then starts doing this. This is Vinny, by the way. As soon as people were booing him in that game. This was Vinny. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at the difference of the mentality of these guys. That's why I keep telling everyone, bro. Yeah, these players, a lot of them today are not what they used to be, bro. They're soft. Up here, they're softies, bro. They're softies. They don't get it, broski. They don't understand. They don't. It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually insane, bro. It's insane. It's actually ridiculous, mate. Let's be even more handed with all closer when it comes to signing and remove that 1v1 rule. I agree, bro. La Liga doesn't even make it easier for its own clubs, bro. Yeah, I need La Liga to go back to the club that it was. Facts. Make sure you join the Discord. Alright, Santi, put the Discord link in again, bro, yeah? And I'll pin that comment. And make sure you're subbing as well. Guys, we're getting closer and closer. Big up. Alright, big up. Alright, do you know what? We'll do this right now. Yeah, right now we'll do this then. Yeah, we'll do this right now, broski. We're going to pin that comment right now. Bless up, mate. Yeah, we're going to pin that flipping comment right now. We'll pin that comment. We'll pin that comment. Facts here. They are, bro. They are a bunch of babies, bro. Yeah, these guys, yeah, they'll put these players back in the old days, bro. Yeah, they wouldn't even survive 1 minute there. Which is why they just chat absolute nonsense, man, every single time. Yeah, just chat nonsense after nonsense after nonsense after nonsense. How many channels get set up on Discord? Bro, it is up there. Santi's put the link up there, bro. Yeah, the link is there. Yeah, just click the link there. Just join the Discord there, bro. Big up Santi for making that one. Yeah, my guy. Every time. This comment, by the way, absolute spot on. Yeah, both of these ones. Vogue knows accepting wellness is not good for the sport, and that's what it's. Yeah, exactly, bro. But this is what it is. That's what it is, bro. Today's players of 2 themselves on one good game and cry after one bad one. Exactly. And that's the harsh reality. Today, bro. It's not like the old times where players used to have back and they're like, all right, cool, let's try again. Yeah, let's go again. Let's go again. No worries. Let's go again. All right, I was shit. I have to fix up. Next game, I'm performing bad. Let's go again. That's what the old guys used to do. These guys, one bad game, heads drop. One bad game, and people boo. And when people start booing and slagging them off, this is them. Oh, but why are you booing me? Yeah, but it's only one game. Come on, people. Come on, stop booing me. Yeah, but I'm trying my best. Come on, hermanos. Shut your mouth, man, and start performing. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's softies, bro. Which is why I get so annoyed at modern football, bro. It's nowhere near like when I used to grow up watching, bro. It's nothing like the same, bro. It's not. If I had to predict right now, you'd be at late in the semis of the Super Cup. What? What? The one coming up in January in about 1 week? No. It could be a similar result that we saw in the Metropolitano. Bro, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, there's no reason to think that we will do anything against Atletico, bro. Yeah, we're awful right now. We're shit. Balak on penalty shootouts. Bro, I don't even think it'll reach a penalty shootout. Listen, fair enough, Handsome, that's your guess. But, bro, I don't even think we'll do that. I don't even think it's reached the penalties, bro. I think we lose in 90 minutes, bro. In 90 minutes, we get spanked and get knocked out. And if we don't get spanked, man, I think we'll lose. Yeah, we ain't beating them, bro. And even if we do beat them somehow, we're getting absolutely pumped and destroyed by Barca in the Supercopa de España final. In the Supercopa España final. Yeah? In the final of the Supercopa España, we're getting destroyed by Barca. I ain't got no hope, bro. Yeah, these players, bro, they fooled me once. Yeah? How dare you fool me like that and give me false hope, then ruin it like that? Yeah, they ain't giving me no false hope ever again. Ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. Where's this comment that I wanted to see? Hold on, there was someone in that. This one. This comment right here. Facts, Handsome. Facts. Facts. Yeah, and that's the cold harsh reality, bro. Yeah? Here's the thing. What is happening with him? He acts victim too much. Like I said, I'm not justifying the racism stuff. Yeah, you guys know that. It's not even that, but bro, booing a player is not being racist. Yeah? Slagging or abusing the guy off because he's not performing well is not racist. Yes, if I start going on to your skin color, or I start, or if you start calling my man a monkey and all that shit, yeah, that's racist. And that's out of order. Of course he is. But bro, people booing you because you're not performing well. People slagging you off because you're not doing what you're supposed to do on the pitch. Bro, that's not racism, bro. With all due respect, that's not racism. Yeah, and if you're going to cry about that, bro, with all due respect, this is not the club you should be at, bro. Yeah, because we do this to every single player that's played for our club that hasn't even played well. I'm talking legends as well. I'm not even talking about crap players that have been here before. I'm talking about good players. Yeah, the likes of Zizou, yeah, Ronaldo, Raul, R9, Roberto Carlos, Marcelo, Benzema, that we just even mentioned earlier. Even Casillas has been booed off before. Everyone's been booed. Everyone's been booed. So I'm saying, bro, like these men don't get it, bro. They don't get it. These guys haven't got a single clue what this is all about, bro. They haven't got a clue. They haven't got a single clue, mate. Which is why I just keep it 100 when I say this to everyone, bro. You don't think that these guys understand, bro. They don't get it. None of these guys get it. And none of these boys get it, bro. Big up to everyone doing here, man. Big up. Come on. You guys all know. Big up to everyone in here. What a wonderful night. I have to say this. It's actually a wonderful night out here, man. I can't lie. Having some peace and some quiet. I can't lie. Oh, I say quiet. That music's getting played big time, but I can relax, actually. In fact, you know what? I'll show you something right now. I'll show you this right now. Hold on. Let me put that right there. Hold on. Let me just show you guys this right here. Look at that view. Look at that. You see these people? Peace, quality, and relaxing. That is what you need. Yeah? When you get a break, yeah, book a hotel at a warm place and just enjoy your vacation. Just enjoy your vacation. That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy your vacation. Do you know what I'm saying? Have a drink. Zip on your pina colada or whatever it is, bro. Yeah, and just relax. Because trust me, you're going to need that for the last part of the season. You're in my... How the hell did you know where I was? I am in Madeira, yeah. How the hell did you know? This guy, bro. VJ, what the hell? Are you some sort of expert now on locations, mate? Fair play, you guessed it right. But fair enough. Big up, bro. I am, bro. I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try, cause, bro, I swear, when I get back, bro, and the season starts again, oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, I am not looking forward to it one bit. Where you at? I'm at Madeira, bro. Ronaldo's island, the island he was born in. Bro, how the fuck did you know where I was? What the hell? That was actually impressive. I can't lie. Like, fair play to you. That's actually sick how you managed to call that out. I can't lie, broski. Like, fair play to you, bro. We have to lower expectations. Bro, I ain't even lowering. Bro, here's the thing. What I expect, yeah, but at the same time, bro, we shouldn't even do that because at the same time, bro, when we start doing that, yeah, that's when literally, that's when the standard starts falling up, which is something we can't allow. That's just stock. What a wild guess, bro. Watch how he's behind. Do you know what I mean? Bro, of all places, but of all places, you actually managed to guess what I was. Bro, it could have been anywhere. You could have, bro, you could have said Malaga, you could have said Gran Canaria, Tenerife, anywhere, but you said All right, listen, fair enough. That was like 1 in 1,000. You still got it right. Like, fair play to you, innit? Fair play to you. Nah, but it is what it is. Fair play. All right, VJ, big up to you, though, for that. Honestly, fair play. That's actually incredible. I can't lie. Madrid being terrible to see its own reason why, bro. If you guys do a back-to-back domestic treble, bro. With all due respect, I'm being serious now. With all due respect, all right. I don't want to hear anyone ever again back domestic treble. Bro, let's not even get into that. Let's not even get into that, bro. Guest locations while being in Atlanta. Bro, I'm here for a long day if I even try and do that. But nah, bro, it ain't happening. You've dropped off. Bro, what does that say about us? You've dropped off and we can't even capitalize. What the hell? What does that say about us then? Did you get me? I was like, bro, it's insane, bro. It's insane. That's actually insane. Ways, bro. What can you do? Now, we are where we are, man. We are where we are at the end of the day. It's actually crazy. Wait, VJ, do you live in America? I've got a lot of American subscribers. I know that. I wouldn't be shocked if you live in America. Can't lie. If you do, I guess that you live in Atlanta. By that, by that comment that you just put in. 7% gets by Boston not being as good as us, and then bro. If that happens one more time, bro, Florentino, if he's got any shame, bro, resign immediately, bro. Yeah, resign immediately. Thank you, bro. Resign. That's simple. So I was falling off, getting punished up. Yeah. Thank you, Tebas. I wonder why. You're in America, yeah. That's what I thought. Hi, big up to you. I've got a lot of American followers. I've got a lot of them. A lot of them, eh? We ain't doing shit easy. Bro. We could get knocked out in the round of 16. I'm telling you right now. We could. Don't be shocked if we get knocked out of the round of 16. I wouldn't be shocked. We were this close from that happening. We were this close from that happening last season. This close. I'm not even lying. We are 44 away from 1,000. Bro, the day that legend hits 1,000 goals, bro, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that. Reyes is in the States as well. Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ. How many of you are in the States? It's actually crazy. Yeah, South Africa and the States are two of my most uh, watched countries that I've got. That's actually insane. I can't lie. That's insane. Nah, but fair play. But big up to you guys no matter what, man. You know I appreciate you no matter what. Wait, Javier, don't tell me you're from the States as well. What the hell? I know Adam is. But Jesus Christ, that would be like, what, 4 of you already? 4 or 5 of you? Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, Anton, bro, with your backline, broski. Yeah, bro, your backline, there's not much hope with your backline there, man. I can't lie. I can't lie. Wait, yeah, you're from the States as well? But now, what's... Bro, at this point, I think the States probably will be my most viewed place from. I can't lie. Best up to all you Americans, though, every time. Yeah, I don't care where you watch me from. I love you no matter what. Big up to you. Jesus Christ, oh man, it's been unbelievable. Unbelievable. But now, guys, just to give you a little heads up, tomorrow I will be flying back. So you won't get anything tomorrow. That's because I'm going to be fully busy packing my stuff, and I've got a late flight. But the day I land, actually, hold on. The day I land is, what is it? It's going to be, Tuesday. I might do something Tuesday. If not Tuesday, it's going to be Wednesday. I mean, definitely Wednesday, because Wednesday, it's literally, what's it called? The Madridista Ultras podcast is back again. And yeah, we're going to have this discussion, because I'll tell you this right now. Me and Sawi was speaking on Twitter. Me, him, and Dami, the two guys that I normally do the podcast with. Bro, they are fuming. Like, I think Savi said it best. I'll give you a bit of a trailer into the overall discussion that will happen next week on the podcast. He was like, he's sick to death of having to watch these so-called spineless, cowards, and careless players having to come up in the second half of the season. They're probably going to perform like a bunch of cowards. And they will. And we're going to talk about that. But like I said, you remember to stay tuned for that. Like I said, I've already put that stream up already. So, be on the lookout for that stream, because that stream will be an electric podcast. It'll be electric. And listen, hopefully this football club turns our opinions around, because the last thing I want is for them to, prove us right. And then we're sat here like a bunch of clowns at the end of the season. And I have to listen to Raya and VJ and Handsome talk to me about how great their club is because they've won. And EA as well. And then I'm sitting here fuming because my club can't do their jobs properly. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Look, guys, I've been live now for, what is it, an hour and 25 minutes. I think it's time that I dip. I can't lie. I want to finish my drink, and I want to take a good view out there and just relax here before I, say night for the day. Who's live that I like? Who is live that I like? Who's live that I like? Oh, is DJB live, yeah? DJB is lives, yeah? Alright, cool. Then let's redirect to DJB. Big up DJB. He's a real one, man. I love listening to that guy speak, bro. What a lovely guy. What a classy guy he is as well. What a classy guy he is. Big up DJB. Guys, big up Javier. Appreciate that. Best of VJ. Guys, big up Adam as well. Big up Handsome. I'll see you guys later. And bless up to Rhea as well. Big up to all you man who's been watching. Look, spam DJB's chat, yeah, with Madridisa Sam Raid. I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. And if no, we'll do something Tuesday. 100% we're doing something Tuesday. Listen, be safe, take care, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday. Until then, be safe and look out for each other. Spam his chat with Madridisa Sam Raid. Adios. Ciao. Allah Madrid.